No. Why didn't he turn up?
No idea, mate. On the day, he just didn't say anything to anybody. He just didn't arrive. And then yesterday, I had a message off him saying it was to do with his eczema. But then people have been showing me the messages that he's been sending them, and just he's saying it ain't worth his time. Basically, I don't know.
He
God
didn't want the
knows.
smoke.
He didn't want the smoke, bro. I think he dug himself a big hole, man. He'd been going around raising all the fans, like selling tickets and not sending the tickets, palming everybody off. So I think he just dug himself such a big hole. He
Do,
couldn't get out of it, so he just ran. If you know what I mean?
yeah. Do you think, like, as an artist, if you're not authentic, you'll get figured out quite quickly?
Uh, Depends really what sort of like like what characteristics you're displaying. So if it's like with Starko, for example, I feel like the way
Yeah.
he's been moving, man, he's been
Yeah.
found out very quick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll be real, man. The majority of people involved with music, well, are fake people, man. Like they'll say one thing to your face, and then as soon as your back's turned, it's a different story. Like so, it's hard to suss out the majority of people, but sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
Would you say, like, you're genuinely friends with, let's say, at least three people on Pengame?
Yeah, 100%.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Do you know what's funny? Like, you know, when I'm seeing someone like Bar, I don't know if you notice this, but it's like their mates always kind of like resemble them in some way. Would you agree?
Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. It's backup dancers, and it we're calling it nowadays. Like, yeah,
100%.
bro. Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely, yeah.
Well, let you give a proper introduction about yourself. So, do you want to say like your name, your artist name, where you're from, and what you do, basically?
Yeah, man. So my name's Kyrie. My artist name's RP, also known as the Real RP. I'm a rap artist involved with rap, drill nowadays, grime, roots in grime, a little bit of drum and bass, and yeah, that's me basically.
So, if I'm a pen game fan, why would I listen to you instead of anyone else?
I suppose what bridges the gap with me would probably be my political stance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite vocal about it. You know what I mean? Quite vocal about my political stance, whereas I think a lot of people keep that quiet, like in thinking it's going to hinder their career or whatever. And that I'll stay real with that. In terms of what you find entertaining from me rather than other people, I try and balance like comedy with skill and
Yeah.
intelligence, and I try and just mix it all up and keep it there. Do you know what I mean? I don't think a lot of artists do that.
You've been doing it well lately, and my reacts to your battles will say that because the first time I saw you was on the academy for sure. I can't remember who you were battling, but I was watching it and I was like, the quality of this battle is a bit questionable, but I think this
Yeah.
RP guy has some potential. And now you've just like skyrocketed. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, it is, mate. I'd say I've been in and out the battle scene for years now.
Right.
Like my battle with Ed was my 30th battle, so I've battled 30 times now in
Wow.
total. So I have been doing it for a very long time. So the experience is there. I just think when you go onto a new platform, like so when I've come onto Academy, it was adapting to the new format, the new like the presenters,
Yeah.
the fans. It's a new set of fans. It's in the big city. Everything's sort of just different, really. Every aspect was different, so it was kind of just like getting my feet back in and then settling in. I think I'm starting to settle in now and get myself back to where I should be. Like,
Yeah, you're more than settling in. I'd say you're pretty much an established pen game artist by now. You've had
but,
yeah, you've had at least like three
uh,
battles. So, and do you know what's interesting? Like, so my favorite battler, to be honest, is Orion. I've been watching Pen Game since like 2023, I think. But he's been
yeah.
a bit inconsistent lately. It's kind of bugging me. So he's still in my top five. But who's in your top five? You can say yourself if you want, by the way.
Orion's in my top five,
Yeah,
definitely. No one's pulling the props out and making that side of things work like Orion is, man.
yeah,
He's a madman. He's like a wizard in it. So yeah, Orion's up there. I've got to put Ambu up there just because of how he's gone. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
100%.
he's just packed it. He didn't have the best battle yesterday or Sunday, sorry, with
Oh,
LC.
okay.
LC come out on top on that one. Surprisingly, it's probably the biggest upset
Yeah,
yet. But yeah, I'd say Orion Ambu definitely up there. I've got to say my boy Monroe because he's just killing it, like
yeah,
killing it differently. I'm gonna put relapse in there, not because I'm biased because he's my boy. He's my boy. Not
Yeah.
not being biased, but I know his potentials, man, and I know what he can do. And he had a good performance on Sunday against Monroe. Actually, it's going to surprise a lot of people. But yeah, relapse is in there. So for the fifth one, I'm thinking just on the Champions League at the minute. But if I looked at the broader aspect of it, I'd have to say Trappy, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few. I was thinking Dan Danner, but he's
Oh, it's hard, man. It's hard, man.
yeah,
It's hard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It
There's
is
a
hard.
few.
Like,
Driz as well. I don't know if you agree. He's up there. I think.
well, no, I could be real, man. As far as Drizzy's concerned, I feel like he's not someone you can. How can I say it? It's not someone you can like. It's I don't know how to word this. Basically, like you can't sleep on Driz. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I always slept on Driz a little bit, and look where that got me. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I think Driz can be hit and miss.
yeah.
But when he's hit, he's fucking banned. You know what I mean? He's hitting hard, like so. He had a good performance on Sunday against Ed First. That's going to surprise a lot of people as well. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Driz
I
can
think one thing as
be one of
well
the top.
is, when you're watching it online and you're not at the venue, I think sometimes overcomplicated bars really go over like the YouTube audience's head as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, 100%,
yeah.
100%.
That's cool.
So are you starting to get to the stage where you're sort of like getting opportunities now? Have you been on any other channels? Are you doing anything else?
Um, Not really. I've done a couple things on that. I had a performance in Manchester. A couple of weeks ago. I've been doing the odd little side quests with Pengame and
Yeah,
that, like the FIFA thing. We've got a dodgeball
yeah,
tournament coming up soon, like just outside of music things with the team and that. There are things coming forward. I think we've got some studio sessions coming up. We're gonna get some in-house Pengame collabs done and shit like that. There are opportunities coming, man. I think I'm just on the. I'm still on the list, and I'm still on the waiting list. Like I know they've done the five in the booth thing and that. They've done the one extra set with
yeah.
Spyro. But they are doing bits and that. Just waiting for my call, bro. Really.
I think you're in a really good position. I mean, they've got 422k subs, and I think I think actually, like, just I won't name drop actually, but there's a few people who have left Pen Game, and it's like personally, I mean, I'm not good at music, but if I was, I'd want to stay on the platform even if the pay weren't great. If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because like sometimes the platform's worth more than the money. I think, but that's just from an outside
Yeah,
perspective.
absolutely. I agree with you, mate. I agree with you definitely. I mean, I don't know what reasons the artists have had to leave. I don't know being
Yeah,
announced really. I really don't. So I can't elaborate on that too much. But
yeah,
yeah, no, I agree, man. Money's not the be and end all. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a great position to be in, regardless of your level as an artist. If you're on pen game hitting numbers like that, you can't. I don't think there's that much you can complain about. But like I said, I don't know the in and outs or what discussions have been had leading to their departure. So I couldn't really elaborate on that too much, but yeah, no, I agree with you.
yeah. No, 100%. I think sometimes as well. So me personally, I don't like drama. I want to be a content creator, but I don't really like drama. Would you say as an artist, you might like drama when you're battling someone, but in general, do you like drama? Like,
In general, nah, mate, nah, I'm not for the drama, me. I'd rather have the quiet easy. Do you know what I mean? It comes and it does happen from time to time, but it's mostly online personas clashing. So I just tend to stay out of that. If I can see a conversation heading that direction, and it's just going to be air now for me, and we'll follow it up in person. And if it's really such an issue, then I suppose something will have to be sorted. But now I try my best to avoid that kind of thing at all times, just to keep professional, man. It's not about that. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, your most recent battle against Ed, there were a few moments where I was like, I'm surprised how calm a guy you are because I think some other pen game artists would have reacted. And I was like, nah, you did well to hold it down because if you react, I feel like you start to lose the battle a bit.
What? You're right, man. When you enter a battle, you agree to an unwritten contract that you're gonna have offence through it. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're gonna throw out you're gonna throw out abuse, and you're gonna have to take it.
yeah,
If you can't accept that that's what's happening, and if you spit your dummy out and have a whinge and kick off, like, then who are you? Why are you even here? Do you know what I mean? We know what we're up against. Like, what rattled me the most was Driz when he screwed my bar and made me look a racist, mate.
yeah,
That's the
yeah. I
only time
remember that.
I've
Yeah,
ever lost my mind in class ever. So it can happen, I suppose, to the best of people. But now you know what you're signing up to, man. Do you know what I mean? So you've just got to take it on the chin, like really.
Yeah,
Um,
and by the way, I gave that battle to you. I think it was a tight one, but I think I gave it to you 2-1, the Ed one. Um,
yeah.
yeah, for sure. So coming up next, is there anything you want to tell us about? Any people you might be battling? Any cryptic clues or anything?
So I've worked out the table. I've worked out my position on the table,
Yeah.
and no matter what happens with other artists, I'm gonna be finishing fourth indefinitely. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. No, I'm buzzing, mate. I'm happy, man. So yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna be shocked when they see the final results, man. But I'm gonna be finishing fourth, so I'm gonna be skipping the next month's event. I'll be there on the guest list, like, but I won't be performing. It'll be the playoffs. So I really don't know how the format's going to go from now, but it's Orion, Ambu, Dan Dana, and me in the top four. So we ain't going to be battling each other at least for a couple of months. I'll be battling whoever wins one of the playoff matches, I'm guessing. But I don't know how that's going to work out, man.
It's funny because unfortunately, I'm a Tottenham fan, so we're not used to getting through straight away in European ties and stuff. But you have the luxury of
Yeah.
sitting down and letting the others battle it out. I mean, would you say is there still an easy-ish battle for you then? Would you say, or from now on it's going to be difficult?
I think it's difficult, mate, no matter who you face now, you know. I think there was a few weak links. But I think that that's all been corrected now with the knockouts and everything. So I think yeah, it's going to be struggles here on out. I think.
Yeah, it's funny because like sometimes when I react, not really now in the Champions League, the quality's been quite high. But some battles in the past, I've been like, do you know what? Give me a mic. I think I can get on Pengame. Is it harder than you think? Like,
Uh, I don't know about saying if you've either got it or you ain't got it
yeah,
because I think anyone can be trained up. Do you know what I mean? I think like with experience and a longevity of doing it, I think anyone can train up to that level. I mean, if you look at LC, so LC is fairly a newcomer to
yeah,
battling in general. He done prize fighter and he was good on there, but his format, like his style, didn't really suit the grind beats and
yeah.
that style of things and that and the format of it. But as soon as he come over to Pengame, he's been smashing it. Everyone loves him. He's received well. He's adapted his skill. He's skyrocketed his skill. He's smashing it. Like so, he's living proof for me really that you can get there. Do you know what I mean? Even if you don't, even if you're nowhere near there to begin with, you can get there. Like
Yeah, 100%. He does look new to me. I think one thing I think Pen Game should bring back are the judges. So I'm not saying for every battle, but as a battler, do you like it when the audience decide or the judges yourself?
I, I prefer a judge panel
Mm.
personally because I've not got the biggest following, and some of the battlers I'm battling, I've got like 10k plus followers and stuff. So if it's down to audience reaction and online voting, it can sometimes
Yeah.
just sway the wrong direction, even if you've had a clear win. Do you know what I mean? So I prefer a judges panel there, but a judge panel with judges that know what they're on about. Do you know what I mean?
Some of the
Yeah,
judges in the
I
past
mean,
have been shocking. I can't.
I
Yeah.
know, mate. I know. That's what I mean. They need to know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's funny because sometimes they'll get someone who is an actual artist and they've achieved big things, but when it comes to judging, I don't know, they're just not interested. I guess like, but
I think you know what it is though. I think with the established artists or the real mainstream established artists they've had on to judge on that, they're risking their career on what they say
yeah.
on the panel because they have to be as clean as possible for their own good. Do you know what I mean? I think that might have a little play in it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, so where do you kind of want to be in a year? I'm guessing still pen game, but you yourself, what else do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll still be rocking with pen game. I'll still be doing bits with pen game and that. I'm hoping to have a couple of projects out by then. Probably just a small compilation of tunes, like a little EP or something like that. Maybe a couple of EPs done. I just want to push my own music really and just get myself established out there as a musician, like as a music artist rather than just a battler. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think kind of bringing a balance to them two lifestyles really. I think, bro.
Yeah, because do you know what it is? I was looking at like Renea and I was like, she got an opportunity with the big American compare. I can't remember what they're called. But I was like, wait a minute, you've been battling like consistently. Surely like you'll get some opportunities soon, can't?
Would have thought so, mate. Would have thought so. I think things are starting to fall into place now, finally. So yeah, we'll see how it goes from here on out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it might not feel like it to you, but I would say you have a fan base.
Yeah, no, mate. I notice it, man. Like, I'd probably say my fan base has probably doubled, mate, since the start of Champions League. So yeah, man, definitely noticing it, man.
How many followers are you
Appreciate
up
it.
to?
I've got 830, something like that. So yeah, not the most, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as opposed to 500 at the start. So yeah, man, doing well.
Do you know what it is? So Candy, I think when I started watching him, he might have had 4 or 5 thousand, and now he's got like 50. So you only
Mm,
need a few viral clips and I think a few viral
yeah,
battles like he has,
yeah.
and that's it really.
No, you're right. To be fair, mate, you are. You're right. Yeah, I didn't really think of it like that till you've just put it in them words. No, you are right, mate. To be fair, I think just consistency in it and
Yeah.
keeping your level high. Make sure you keep them things, and I think you're all right, man. I think you'll get there eventually.
Because the thing is, like, for me, he's definitely not the best battler on Pengame, but he's kind of up there. So, but he's got the most clout. So it's just about you as a person as well, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, Candy's very much Candy
Yeah.
in and out of the ring. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Candy, one of a kind, man. But yeah, I mean, he deserves the following he's got because he is mad like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a unique character, Candy is, man.
Nah,
Yeah, he's
Candy's
a good
wicked
guy,
for
man.
sure. For sure.
No, he's yeah.
Is there anything like behind the scenes that like obviously a good thing like anything operational, anything that like we don't really get to see as fans? Like, what time do you get up for a pen game battle?
Uh, well, the last few pen game battles have been early ones, man. It's
Yeah.
been like 11 a.m. starts, and that's all, obviously traveling from the Midlands, and it's like a 3 hour drive down to London, like most days. So, been getting up like 6, having a wash, doing all them things, and then leaving the house for like 7:30. Really, that's what it's been like the past few times. Early ones, man, up north and up the mids and that. Early ones, man.
Yeah, so I'm from London, as you can tell, and like do you know what? I've never really been up north. Is it good?
Bro, you're missing out, man. I say this a lot of the time, man. A lot of Londoners they don't know the world outside London, innit? Bro, I'm telling you, man. Up north is it's lit, bro. It's lit, man. And in the mids, it's lit in the mids as well. There's so many different things. Like every town, every city is a different culture.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, man. There's a lot of more unity within the towns and the cities up here. Like Birmingham, for example. Birmingham's so multicultural,
yeah.
so multi-ethnic, like, but yet there's no racial drama, there's no cultural differences. Everyone just gets on and that. But it's lovely up here, man. I love it up here.
Talking about ethnically, where are you from? Ethnically?
So I born and raised in England.
Yeah.
My mum's English,
Okay.
but my dad's from North Africa, Libya. So I'm half
Ah.
Arab, half English.
Some of the bars are making sense now.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That's why I lost my head when everyone thought I was racist. Like, oh, wow, indiscriminative against Islam, like, because,
Yeah.
nah, man. My family are Islamic, do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Greek Cypriot. We have a close family culture. Yeah, we're pretty. I'd recommend Cyprus actually to visit.
I've been
You been?
Cyprus,
Did you
I've
like
been.
it?
When I was younger, I went to Limassol. Yeah, I loved it,
Oh,
mate. I loved
nice.
it, yeah. Absolutely loved it. My dad had a little bit of trouble, though, being where he's from. People thought he was Turkish, so he had a bit of drama, like,
Yeah.
here and there. You know what I mean?
Oh, do you know what?
Understandably.
Not a lot of people know about that. You're very well informed.
Yeah, I know my things, man. Like especially things like that, like modern history, like military conflict, and that. I know a lot, man. I feel like you should know them things. You know what I mean? And I pride myself on being open to all cultures, all
Yeah,
ethnicities, all religions, whatever. Do you know what I mean? So like, I find it dead interesting to find out about other nations' histories and stuff like that. Like, so I do know random things you won't think like.
yeah, definitely. Maybe you can put them into a couple bars coming up. Who knows? Maybe low key,
Yeah,
low key.
possibly. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely,
you never know, man.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, I think with Pen Game, it's so I started watching Pen Game when it was about 50 to 80K subs, something like that. And it's kind of
Yeah.
exploded really. I mean, like what would you put that down to? What's the main reason?
Uh, I think they've just consistently had a high level of performers on there. So I think the battlers on there, they've
Yeah.
all been top tier, really. I mean, every now and then a weaker entrance creeps in, but they get booted out quickly, man, normally, unless they score a rocket. But yeah, I think just a consistent high level of performers, mate, and it's really well run as well. Like the inside game
Yeah.
is so tight, like it's unreal, man. Like yeah, it's bang on, man. I'm talking like meet deadlines. If not, you're getting punished. I mean, not punished, but you can affect your income basically. So
Like a
they
football
keep
club,
us.
there's like punishment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that way. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tight ship, if you know what I mean. But look, that's just on that's just the battlers and that the staff. They're so tightly ran. It's bang on, and there's good liaison. There's everything's just smooth, man. And that obviously has a lot to pay in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I've been on a couple KSI videos, and like when I went, I was surprised how professional it was. He has a whole team working for him. He has like lighting people. He has people just looking after the people like me on the video. He has like it's basically like a
Yeah.
TV show, basically. So I imagine Pengame's got like a whole team. But I have to get onto the Pengame editor, So every time I react to a battle, there's like it's uncut. There's like it's literally just like. Would you agree? Like,
Yeah,
a little
for the
bit, a
most
little
part,
bit.
man.
Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then you've got Ish, haven't you, behind the mic? And then aside from that, I do think Pen Game needs a second presenter though. But that's just me personally. Um,
Yeah,
and the maps have got better with the Ministry of Sound. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, definitely, definitely. There's one question I ask every guest on my podcast, and I've interviewed like different people. It's a bit of a deep question. How would you define a good human being, and do you think you are one?
Me, everyone has their flaws. I'm not gonna stand here and blow my own trumpet that I'm the best human being there is. Do you know what I mean? But I do pride myself on having a good set of morals.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I'm not the best human being, but I do consider myself on the good side of life. I think what it takes to be a decent person is to have a good set of morals, stick by them, and that not to be selfless because you have to respect yourself to gain respect from anybody, but to not be selfish, man. You know what I mean? It's okay to help people. You know what I mean? Like it's all right, and like don't laugh at people when they're down, man. Like, don't
yeah.
like, you kicking people when they're down. They're the worst people, man. Do you know what I mean? And things like that. As long as you're just true to yourself, the people around you, and you're not out to cause harm and hurt and all that bullshit, then you're a good person, man.
Yeah, like I remember when I was at school, there was this guy who was a bit fat and he was going to the gym and someone came up to me and he was like, "Oh, Alex," like laughing at the guy, like, "Oh, look, he's trying to go gym." And I was like, "Why are you laughing at the
Mm.
guy? The mentality's
Yeah.
so dumb." Like, yeah, I totally get what you mean.
Real talk. There's too much of that. There's too much of that. People are too quick to try and get a laugh off somebody for their own good little 2 seconds of feeling good. Like, it's mad. Mad.
Do you know what's weird? Like, after I met like KSI and Deji, they were the most humble guys and they're the richest, most successful I've met. And I was like, yeah, these
Mm.
guys are real, man. They don't laugh at you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, 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 no. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
Cool. Well, anything else you want to say?
Not really. Big up for having me on, man. Like, big up the elite personality
Thank
every
you.
time, man. Big up Pen Game. Big up all my supporters, man. I'm thankful. And that's about it, really, man. Just watch out for what's to come. It's gonna be a good one.
I really appreciate it. You're already through in the Champions League, and when you're big, you'll probably be, hard to message next time. Hopefully, that day comes where you're massive.
Well, I'm always here, man. I'll never be able to get hold of, man. Trust me, I'm a people's person, man. Trust me,
I
I'm always here.
appreciate that, man. Thank you very much for
No, no,
today. Have a great day.
no,